Hey folks, Quilly18 here, and welcome to another episode of a Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4. We are playing as Bulgaria. We're going to be going communist. We've got a fascist Great Britain. Republican Spain's likely going to win over there. France might end up going communist. That's a lot of communist support. Might be good for us. I don't know. But yeah, we don't know what Germany or Italy are doing, which is kind of annoying. Formation flying tech. Yeah, we're going to keep grabbing a little bit of this for now, because it's all going to be good stuff later on. And that's probably some sort of defensive line over here. Magali idea. What is a Magali idea? Way over here. War support. Invitations Magali Convention. So it sounds like it's mostly anti-Turkish. Declare war on Turkey or declare war on Turkey. Okay, well, I guess that's that route. Interesting that the Greeks have the ability to jump in on this a lot faster. We, I believe, have everything we need for the Fatherland Front over here to avoid civil war. Yes? Yes. Yeah, we'll abort it if the Fatherland Front has been formed, which we are going to do. So, right now, we should be able to just start hitting, whatever else here. Let's do some of this, because we're going to want to integrate them later on. We're going to go from they're threatening to coup us to we being like, dude, just come and be part of the government. We can just be friends instead. Isn't that so much easier that way? Just about to fill up on fuel. Thicken down. And yeah, we're just waiting for this, and then we'll hit the other one. We need another 70 days after that. Okay. That's actually a lot tighter than I thought. I'm assuming it's a 70-day focus. It is a 70-day focus. Oh, that is actually going to be shockingly tight. Shockingly tight, but we're going to get there. Unless something really weird happens and this gets canceled, like the other thing happened, which would be pretty terrible. Maybe what I'll do is I'll flip back to the agrarians after this and make sure that they are still happy, because they're a little tighter. If a pop-up happened that could be a problem, that would be, well, a problem. There we go. We'll legalize them. And, oh, that was the event. Yeah, that would be actually really bad. Fourth International is being run. That's okay. That's all right. No problem. The National Bloc. Are you going fascist? Fascist Britain and France? Holy crap. Well, now we got ourselves a game, you guys. Do I want to build anything other than just factories right now? I think the answer is no. And I think we will, in fact, build a crap ton of military factories. Huh. Alright, hopefully the Fatherland Front does successfully complete before the coup. Before the coup happens. And we should be okay. Man, oh man. Point members, they need a little more popularity. The fund does give them the 15 loyalty, which is nice. Okay, let's run that. Actually changes the name of the Communist Party when we finish this. Mobile defense. Yeah, okay. I think we're actually going to have a fair amount of line artillery. As opposed to just the support. I think we're going to have line artillery as a major part of our config here. I don't know what our actual config is going to look like. It'll be at least a 7-2. But it might even be something crazier, I don't know. Anglo-Italian alliance. Yeah, so Italy's in the Allies. The Allies are officially fully fascist. Now that is interesting and probably better than them joining the Axis. Because now we're going to have two different fascist factions that might end up at war with one another. Tradisuda, Spain is doing that, annexing that. Soviet influence over Spain is growing. That's fine with me. Okay. Oh man. Still so tense. We're a month away from a coup. But I think we're going to bypass it. code anti-tank. Is it 39? Not yet. Let's just get this. Then sneeze. Excuse me. Oh, man. I wonder what percentage of videos I sneeze in. Oh, just letting me know about the timeout. Theoretically, we should be okay. Come on, baby. Hold together. Boom. Alright. Fatherland Front is done. We can at last reap the fruits of our great effort to unite widely contrasting political and ideological groups in a single front against the pro-German militaristic dictatorship in Bulgaria. We have formed the Fatherland Front, integrated not only by the Communist Party but also by the former members of Zveno, Broad Socialist, Agrarian, and other formations, which now together oppose the bourgeoisie that dominates the country and that will not hesitate to ruin it again in search of its own fortune. United, we're a stronger political power. We get the National Spirit Fatherland Front, weekly war support, basically forever, so that's going to cap out to 100 without us really worrying about anything. And we get more communism support built in. Actually, a substantial amount at 0.3, because the Communist Revolutionary is a 0.1 as opposed to a 0.3. So that's going to deal with everything we need to actually become communist. So we can run Overthrow the Tsar now. We need the voting rights for women, which we're clearly going to want. But I'm going to do this first so that we can overthrow the Constitution, or abolish this Constitution, and have much cheaper ability to influence the various factions. Now, we do have quite a few extra ministers. An elusive gentleman here. Oh shit, more operatives. I kind of want to do hardcore spying. Oh, we don't get a land doctrine, dude? That's rough. I think what I'm going to do first is I'm going to get something that gives us a research speed boost. Probably industrial. I think that's going to be okay. Wait. Will abort if all the following are true. The Fatherland Front has been formed. It has been formed. Not the Fatherland Front is destroyed. Well, it's not destroyed. What the fudge? Are you gonna go away? Maybe we can no, we're not gonna integrate them first. What? Fatherland Front must have been formed. Fatherland Front. It exists. It's not the ruling party, but it exists. What the? Would I have needed to integrate the Zveno first? What? Well, let's see. Will it just abort after that amount of time? Maybe. Maybe because it's still ticking down, there's still an opportunity for the Fatherland Front to, like, get destroyed. Maybe that's it. Oh my god, I'm really nervous, all of a sudden, that something is going to go terribly, terribly wrong. Just switch that. Get out of my way. I'm hoping it just times out and aborts. What? I mean, clearly there's something I don't understand. Because, I mean, the tooltip is basically, it's just, it gets developed automatically based on how the event is coded. So the tooltip must be accurate, I'm just not understanding it. But I really don't understand. Because I could have very easily just... merged these guys into us before this point. I didn't think I would have to, though. Fatherland Front. And integrate them will increase communist support. Why the fuck did we get a civil war? Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna reload from my episode starting save. Because I don't think... I mean, again, I'm fully willing to accept there's simply something I didn't understand. But based on my understanding, this should not have happened. I don't know if I've got enough time to integrate them from the start of this episode, though. We're going to find out. Folks, give me 1 sec. Alright, now you guys haven't seen this, but I actually went and did a bunch of different ways to try to look at this and figure out what the hell is going on. I must be misreading something, but I cannot figure out how I'm misinterpreting this will abort if the Fatherland Front has been formed. Based on everything about the text here and the text in the event, it feels like this should be a way to get people to chill out, but it's not doing it. There is going to be a way for us to bypass this, which I will use in just a moment. So this is the save from the start of today's session, I think. So I'm just going to try to reproduce certain things that we just did. We're going to grab dive bombing. Decision-wise here, we are going to keep working on the Zveno because we want to go ahead and integrate them and have them not be giant dicks if we can, but apparently that's not possible with what's going on. So we still have this ticking down, but I think I'm going to be able to bypass it through console magicness. Annoying. Doesn't feel right that I should have to do this. But yeah. Alright. In these investments, we can go to the Fatherland Front over here. We know that completing this isn't going to fix things, even though it feels to me like I should, but I don't know. Again, I'm fully open to the idea that I'm misreading something, but I can't figure it out. It will abort if all the following is true. The Fatherland Front was informed and was not destroyed. Yeah, I don't know. What we're going to do here is we want to make sure this doesn't dip below 55 or anything. Because, I tried. There's no way for me, again, without console stuff. Either way, I'm going to have to do console stuff. There's no way for me to completely integrate the Zveno before this countdown goes on. I could have. If I realized that this would not solve the problem, I could have easily integrated these guys before the coup, but I would have had to start about halfway through last episode, which I don't want to do. So I'm just going to go ahead here and legalize the agrarians. Got to make sure they don't hit below 55. That's going to be okay. The Fatherland Front is going. So what's going to happen when the Fatherland Front completes, I'm going to use a cheat code that allows us to ignore the requirement on decisions, which means I can hit any of the decisions I want. It doesn't make them instant, which would be a way to solve it. I can't figure out a command to make the decisions instant. But it will actually count as this being complete because it ignores requirements. So based on how it feels like things should work, that's how I'm going to make it work. It might, maybe, maybe it's not the way it's supposed to work, but at this point, if we're going to continue on this run, because I don't want to do that Civil War, because we didn't have enough stuff. We weren't ready for it. If we're going to continue in this run, we're going to have to go through it this way. So that's just the way it's going to have to be. So as soon as the Fatherland Front finishes, I will attempt to use a console code to avoid the coup, which feels like it doesn't make any sense. Right, we're going to go for line artillery over here. Decision available again. What we're going to do is we're just trying to increase these guys enough so they like me, so I'll just give them a fund. And keep going. 21 days left to go. I'm going to just save my points over here. Although, yeah, the elusive, we're probably going to run you, but maybe not quite yet. Anglo-Italian alliance. Okay, good. That's still happening the same way as before. I'm hoping nothing changes, other than we don't get a stupid civil war for no reason. For no reason I can tell. Code anti-tank. I'll just get the... Oh, these are both 39 levels. Yeah, we'll just get the support weapons. That seems okay. Republican victory in Spain. That's the same as before. Okay. Fatherland Front completed. United, we are stronger. This didn't end. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do another save here. just in case I screw up too many things. And you can see my tests over here. Decision, not no checks. If I do this, it removes the requirement on decisions, which, in my test, did remove this. There it is. See, it counts as completed now. So now I'm going to remove this again. There we go. This should stay completed. It should have bypassed this coup. I still feel, and again, must be doing something wrong. But yeah. How's our communist support right now? 44%. Okay. Let's overthrow the Tsar, because we're not going to dip below 30, so that's going to be okay. Oh, yes, Vulcan Cement. I think I'd run that last time. Let's get that back in there. In all the chaos, I lost track of all that. Okay, and the coup's not restarting or anything. The thing is, that faction is going to go away at some point. Now, if I point here, it will upset the agrarians, but they're going to stay above 50, which is what's important to keep going with the Overthrow the Tsar. I'm going to focus entirely on the Zveno. So in theory, we're just doing things in a slightly different order. That would have been another way to bypass. Because I could have easily annexed or integrated the Zveno before that coup happened. That's my story, I'm sticking with it, damn it. Armored cars we're going to want at some point, yeah. Yeah, we'll get the radar. This is all things we're gonna want at some point. I don't think there's any of the techs that we need now, other than the research and industrial ones. Turkey remilitarizes that. Baltic cooperation. Did you make your own? Yeah, you made your own faction. Okay. This is remilitarized. They're moving some troops up. Japan declares war on communist China. Sure. I was sure in my test that this is all I need to do. All right, here's our integrate over here, which you can do. I have 100% loyalty. We're going to do this. It'll crank out the agrarians, but they'll still be above 50, which is important. It'll crank out the Nazis, and I don't care about them. So we'll integrate that. And this would definitely have ended the coup. 100% guaranteed that ends the coup. I'm wondering if it's looking for a national spirit. No, here's the Fatherland Front there. Which is now aboard. Hold on. Last time, when we had the issue, was there actually a spirit for the Fatherland Front? It renamed this, but did we actually not get the national spirit? Or maybe it takes a tick to kick in. Oh, we're going to silence the Nazis. There may have been something related to that I kind of missed somewhere along the way, but oh well. We're here now. Everything's okay. Ish. Slightly out of order, perhaps, but we got where we were, in my opinion, supposed to go. Oh, we've overthrown the Tsar. Oh, stormed by the Japanese. Wait. Yeah, you're fighting a defensive war against Japan now. Really? I missed that in all the chaos. We're overthrowing the Tsar. We can go, apparently, right now, become communist, which is good. You don't want to become communist before you do the Fatherland Front, but we're there now. Actually, before I do that, let me quickly grab abolish the Constitution. It'll make some of our button clicks a lot cheaper. I won't make any more of these decisions until that happens. We can save a bunch of political power doing that. It will tank our stability, but I think that's going to be okay. How's our political situation? Communists is coming in. That's going to be okay. And spy-wise, okay, you're at 100%. I'm going to get you to boost ideology here. Oh, right, you can't do the communist ideology yet. Okay, just quiet the network so you don't get caught first. And actually, in my intelligence agency, I'm going to want psychological warfare, boost ideology, effectiveness goes up. We're going to run that before we start doing that. We might want to get, like, suicide pills and stuff in place as well. That's a definite possibility. I wish we had land theorist. I'll probably grab air so we can have decent planes. German Reich declares war on Czechoslovakia. That's going to shake things up. You're going to join the Allies? Wait, no, not the Allies. Hold on. We're 54%. We can start fabricating stuff. Do we want to, like, fabricate on Greece or something? Although we still have... No, we can't... we still can't declare wars. There you go. They have been integrated. Hooray. I'm going to wait till these get a little cheaper, is part of the plan. I wonder if we might be able to get Britain to chill out. Okay, it's 39. Yeah, let's go for this right away. I'm going to wait on these. Just until we get the discount from this. Although that's a 70-day focus. I'm not even sure it's actually worth it. Increases Zveno faction loyalty. You guys don't exist anymore. Oh yeah, we want to form this. Modify decisions. Random troops. Go to exercise some more. Dive bombing. Keep working on this. How's our logistics? Oh yeah, we've got a little bit, well, actually quite a bit to spare. So yeah, definitely exercise. Even if you don't need the XP. We did lose our field marshal. Let me promote you. I don't really care about the cavalry size of things. Reckless? Yeah, let's just get an infantry leader. It's going to be really the backbone of our army. Congratulations, you're a field marshal. You're going to be charismatic for the recovery rate. No, be defensive. We can dig in, let the AI bash themselves against us, and we can counterattack. Greece declares war on Turkey. Well, I'd really love to get involved in this. British Empire declares war on Ireland. Oh, someone joined the Axis. Did Ireland join the Axis? I mean, no, someone did. Right, I guess I can actually do, say, the faction map mode. Romania. That's not good for us. You have joined the common term. I think we're going to have to join the common term. I think it's the only practical path here. Double... Yeah. I mean, if Greece stays independent, if Yugoslavia stays independent, these might be paths for us to go. And just attack them without finding ourselves in a war against, like, everyone simultaneously. But it feels a little bit doubtful. Some construction tech going on over here. Abolish the Constitution. Great. Okay, let's become communist. And, right, and now we can run these cheaper. Let's just work on hammering the fascists. Photography department is done. Let's keep working on stuff. Maybe a suicide pill. Then we'll become communists. We can start influencing people to become communists. And that's going to be great. We did lose, yeah, we did lose someone. I think we lost our captain of industry. We can get another one back. What's technocrat? Oh, just flat out research speed? And civilian factories. This is from the Zveno. That's great. Actually, I've got lots over here. You know what? I kind of want to do more spy stuff. I didn't do enough spy stuff last time. We can become, like, actually super spies, because I think we can have quite a few slots. Oh, of course we get instantly captured. Really? I had him on quiet network. I mean, I should have just pulled him back, I guess. Well, that's pretty goddamn annoying. Oh, we got more buttons we can push. Okay, repress them. Oh, that's quite quick. We can imprison some of their leaders, maybe? Yeah. Well, we're straightening up our nation anyway. I don't know how things are going to look internationally. Repressed. Done. Done. Imprison their leaders. Yes. Suicide pills. Oh, it's a little bit late for that. Commandos. I wonder, I know they can sabotage. Are commandos good at rescuing people as well? Because that might be handy. We get +1 slot here, but we got one as well. Escape artist. Rescue operative cost. Prison that can hold this operative. Yeah, but, so presumably it's just better at making this person get out, which is... Just wait a sec. I'm going to wait 12 days and see what that does for our recruiting. Nothing to be done here. People's Republic, yes. There we go. We've imprisoned them. We're going to raid their supporters. And then that unlocks the city to destroy them. Perfect. Okay, commando training is done. I'm going to keep going down this, though. Oh yeah, we can get people from other things. Okay, they're not in the list. Probably that we'd have to wait for this to refresh, or the next time one comes up. Let me just grab... Actually, maybe a safe cracker one. 2 of 2 slots. We need, what, 5 of these to maybe get another slot, I think? Which will be good. Yeah, just sit at home for now, please. There we go. People's Republic of Bulgaria. And we can get the People's Militia Directorate, which gives us another operative slot. I'm going to grab that right away, because apparently we might need it. Alright, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a cut in here. At least we've sort of stabilized. I hate that we had to use the console to, I don't know, correct my error, we'll say. I still wish I understood exactly what that meant, but I'll have to wait until the YouTube comments are able to come up to this episode and maybe clarify some things. I'm going to keep playing anyway, though, because I think Bulgaria is a lot of fun. Their name is too long now, so their font is minuscule. You can't even read it on the map. That's a little less sexy. I like short names so that their font is nice and big. Interesting warfare going on over here, and a little bit of kerfuffleage over here between Greece and Turkey. It'll be interesting to see how that shakes out. Meanwhile, I'm just sitting here, like, working on my internal stuff as much as we can. We can start... Well, I was going to say, I can start fabricating claims. I can. I still can't build any troops. We might want to give this a go. Alternatively... I have to be friends with either Yugoslavia or... Okay, hold on. I should have started this before. I can ask to join your faction now. That would bring us into a war immediately. Although not one that matters in any way whatsoever. Yeah, they just have to like me 25. I have to either not be in a faction or be in a faction with the Soviet Union, which is fine. If I'm already in the common term, we can go this and go down here. Any independent communist nation in the Balkans is a good event. Bulgaria invites us to their faction. Gain annex war goal against any Balkan country with a non-communist government or allied to a different faction. I mean, we'd be inviting them to the common term. Yeah, okay. Let's... Well, I'll put a cut in here, but I think we might just join the common term. Because the way the axis are shaking up, I don't think our own faction is going to be in the cards, but... I mean, there's still hope. These two are still independent, although the fact that Greece is in a war might shake it up. We might be able to get Yugoslavia in our own little group here. In which case, what happens? We declare war on Greece. They'll probably join a faction. Which one? The fascist allies? They're not going to join the Axis because they're at war over there. They're democratic, so I don't think they can join the Allies. They might join Poland? I guess that would be okay. Hold on. Maybe we're fine. The problem is... Claimed our territory. You have to get up to plus 50 with them. It might be possible. Feels pretty hard to imagine. It might be possible. So I need a positive 25. I don't know. I think it'd still be cool to do. I should... Okay. I'm going to start this. Yeah, different ideology groups because we're communists instead of non-aligned. I should have started this from the beginning of the game. I may be able to do with my spy stuff. Diplomatic pressure. Prefer your faction. And non-aggression pacts. We still have to. Hold on. We still have to save our operatives, so we'll wait on that. It'll be interesting to see what we can pull off. We'll see. Folks, thanks a lot for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.